Introduction to risk management. Risk management is a process of identifying, analyzing, evaluating, and controlling risks faced by individuals or organizations in achieving certain objectives. Risk refers to uncertainty that can impact the achievement of goals, either positively or negatively. The goal of risk management is to minimize the negative impacts caused by risks and maximize opportunities. Objectives of risk management: protecting assets, ensuring the security of an organization's assets, such as human resources, finances, and property, from risks that could harm or disrupt operations. Improving decision-making, providing relevant information to assist managers and other stakeholders in making better decisions related to risk management. Minimizing losses, reducing the likelihood of losses resulting from risks, whether financial, reputational, or operational. Enhancing opportunities, identifying and capitalizing on opportunities that arise from well-managed risks. Increasing compliance and reputation, avoiding risks that can harm an organization's reputation and affect its relationships with regulators and the public. Stages of risk management. Risk management can be divided into several interrelated stages, which are: risk identification. The first stage in risk management is identifying the various risks that may arise within an organization or project. This process involves documenting all potential risks that could affect the achievement of objectives or performance. Risks can arise from various factors such as market conditions, financial issues, operations, legal concerns, or environmental factors. Risk assessment. After risks are identified, the next step is to assess the extent of the impact and the likelihood of each risk occurring. This assessment involves two main aspects: probability, likelihood of occurrence, how likely the risk is to occur; impact, the extent of the effect or loss if the risk were to occur. Typically, risk assessments are done using a risk matrix that combines these two elements to determine the risk level: low, medium, or high. Risk control. After identifying and assessing the risks, the next step is to decide on strategies to manage or mitigate their impact. Several approaches can be used to control risks: avoiding risk, changing plans or policies to avoid the risk; reducing risk, taking actions to reduce the probability or impact of the risk, such as preventive measures; accepting risk. In some cases, the risk may be unavoidable or unmanageable, so the organization decides to accept it. Transferring risk, shifting the risk to a third party, such as purchasing insurance or outsourcing the risk to a contractor. Monitoring and evaluation. Risk management does not stop after control measures are implemented. The monitoring process ensures that the effectiveness of the control measures is evaluated. Identified risks should continuously be monitored to see if there are changes in their probability or impact. This evaluation helps organizations adjust and improve risk management strategies on an ongoing basis. Types of risks. Strategic risks. Risks that could affect the long-term strategy of the company, such as market changes or government policies. Operational risks. Risks arising from failures in internal systems, such as accidents, equipment malfunctions, or management errors. Financial risks. Risks related to fluctuations in financial markets, interest rates, or exchange rates that could impact financial stability. Reputational risks. Risks that could harm the reputation of an organization due to scandals, controversial policies, or poor product quality. Compliance risks. Risks related to violations of laws or regulations that could result in penalties or sanctions. Approaches to risk management. Quantitative. This approach involves mathematical and statistical analysis to measure and predict the impact and likelihood of risks. It is often used in financial and insurance industries. Qualitative. This approach focuses on subjective assessments and practical experience to identify and evaluate risks. It is commonly used in operational or strategic risk analysis. Role of technology in risk management. Technology, especially risk management software and information systems, can help organizations in identifying, assessing, and controlling risks. The use of big data, predictive analytics, and artificial intelligence (AI) is increasingly growing to assist managers in making risk-based decisions. Importance of risk management. Effective risk management allows organizations to reduce unexpected events that could cause harm, improve trust from stakeholders, investors, and customers, safeguard assets and ensure operational continuity, develop better strategies to deal with uncertainty. Conclusion: risk management is a crucial element of effective organizational management. By mitigating risks, an organization not only protects its assets and reputation but also enhances performance and competitiveness. Properly applied risk management helps organizations to be better prepared for challenges and to seize available opportunities more effectively.